He's got him! This is the Venom Diaries, where we milk Australia's deadliest snakes for their venom to create anti-venom that saves over 300 lives every single year. G'day everyone, welcome back to Venom Diaries. Today we're doing something very exciting. So we touched base a little bit on training a few weeks ago with young Logan, who's just started in the program. But today I have the fabulous Annika. So Annika is our 2RC reptile keeper in the reptile collection here at the park. Annika, YouTube, Annika. So the last few months, Annika's started doing venomous training, and she's the first woman at the park for like decades that's taken an interest in working with venomous snakes. So we're really excited to have her on board. She's done a little bit with tiger snake handling and a small amount of death adder handling, but today she is starting her milking training, all right? And she's very excited, as you can see. This obviously, a lot goes into this. There's a lot of thought that goes into it for anyone that's involved in this program. Obviously, it's extremely dangerous. You know, I'm a professional. I've been doing this for about 2 weeks now, so I'm really good at it. No, only joking. So that was a terrible dad joke. Yes, there is a lot that goes into it. Please don't try this at home, is what I'm trying to say, all right? We've gone through tiger snake stuff, which you've been really good at. The restraint is a complete different ball game, right? Because we're obviously grabbing the snake by the head, which is the dangerous part, and then we're getting it onto a venom vial. What we'll do first though, because like I said, Annika's done a bit with tiger snakes, a little bit with death adders. I'm going to get her to wrangle a couple of the king browns. We're going to go through some hooking techniques and so on, and then I'm going to show her just a bit of technique for getting onto the pinning pad. I'll pin a couple of king browns, and then you can pin a couple of tiger snakes. Feeling all right?
Yep.
Yeah? You're very quiet.
Feeling good.
Annika's normally just yapping away, but today she's very quiet, so. Anyway, so, all right, I might get this snake out. I'm not going to milk it. I'll just literally restrain it. I'll go through that procedure, and I'll also go through some handling of larger snakes. So I think I have spoken to you about this, Annika, with the thumbs down versus thumbs up grip. So with the tiger snakes, you're holding them like that. Mm-hmm. With the big king browns, you want to be holding them thumb up because it's less support on your forearm. Because they're a heavy-bodied snake, you hold them really easy like this. Like I can walk around with them literally all day like that. When it comes to getting them on the pinning pad, and this is any of the snakes, you got to keep him moving, right? So don't let him think about striking. I just keep him moving along like so. I have my pinner in my hand ready to rock and roll. And I literally wait for him to spin in the direction that I want him. Place it on like that, really easy. Slide it along, and then as I come to the head, I just literally get my fingers right like that. So this is the 3-point grip. So you can see my index finger's there. My rude finger's off the right-hand side there, and then my thumb's right here, and you're feeling that jaw line.
Yep.
Yeah? And so you got him, you literally lift him up like that, he can't get you, and you hold on, all right? Support the body, and that's that, all right? But you can see where my fingers are quite clearly there, and just tuck him in here. You can feel that jawbone there.
Yep.
So that's what you're sort of coming in under like that with your rude finger. Your index is literally controlling the head where he's going. And then in regards to, he's going up my shirt. When you're putting him on the venom vial, obviously I'm not going to put him on my finger, but you're just running the glass between his two lips. Mm-hmm. And he'll just a little bit on there, and then they just bite.
Yeah.
Right, and then you just hold on. The tiger snakes normally just bite and let go. These things will hold on for quite some time, sometimes too long, but yeah. So that's the basic gist, yeah?
Yeah.
It's hard because like you're not going to get good at it until you do it a lot, all right? So, you know, I know you've been practicing with pythons over in reptiles and so on, which is great, but yeah, you're going to have like a pretty nervous feeling for a while. I remember when I milked my first tiger snake, I was like literally freaking out. I was really excited, but I was also obviously quite nervous. I didn't want to stuff it up. Also, first aid.
Yep.
You well across it?
Yep.
Can you put a bandage on for me?
God.
Everyone has to do this.
I'm going to do this so
Look,
bad.
the last thing I want to see is you bitten by a snake, but I need to know you know your first aid. All right, so.
This is going to be really embarrassing, so I'm not going to be able to do it on myself. I can't start them on myself, ever. How do you start them? Where do you put, like if you're dressing yourself?
So what I do, I pinch it here.
Yeah.
Even if I'm starting up there.
Okay.
So I just pinch and I go boom, like that. And then I get one around and then I just go one below, let go with that tab. And then I just start working my way up.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. It is hard. It's really hard putting them on yourself.
Yeah.
Ideally, you know, if there was someone else working here with you, they'd just put them on for you. But yeah, just pinch in your hand like that. Even if it was up here, I'd still do that. I'd just go.
Beauty.
Round 2. Yeah, so that way better. And then, yeah, and you're literally just working up that limb, maintaining that pressure. Unfortunately, this is something we have to think about, you know, is worst case scenario, bites. So that's why we really rehearse our bandaging and make sure we are confident in our abilities to put on a bandage nice and quick and follow our protocol to get to the hospital. Yeah.
Good.
It's good. Yeah, and then just put a second one on where you started.
Yep.
Okay, so you want to get a king brown out? Mm-hmm. So I know you've handled one upstairs with me, but this guy's just shed his skin, so he's probably going to be nice and foody, so he's a perfect one to get out, all right? A nice challenging one. Big fella, he's pretty decent size too. So like, I know I've sort of gone over it with you, but like with the king browns, they are very foody snakes.
Yeah.
So just obviously with any snake, no part of you goes into the enclosure. Definitely with these things, all right? Yeah, nice. Thumb straight up. Professional. You're better than like Dylan and Harry.
Oh my God, they're going to kill me.
That's good, yeah. So just keep turning him. Yeah, and get your hook. Yep, that's great. And just go for a little wander up here. Yep, keep spinning him. The thing with like the big black snakes is they just do like, they just throw themselves and they, you know, do this over you and stuff. But normally, like the king browns, I find them probably one of our easier species to handle. They're just big, and obviously the bites are bad because there's a lot of venom. But in regards to temperament, I don't find them too bad. And yeah, like you're doing there, if he is reacting, trying to come up, just put his first third of his body onto the ground, let him settle, and then rehook him. That's mad. That's perfect. I literally can't even fault that. Yeah, turn him. Oh. Yep. And then, yeah, straight into his enclosure. Nice.
Okay.
Rockstar. All right, so I know you've wrangled Barry, the death adder. So we've got this death adder. You guys might have seen him on some of our socials. I know I put up a video of him a little while back on my Insta. Barry's this like super chill death adder that we got. I got him when he was this big back in 2015, and he's in our daily presentations and so on. He's just a good bloke, all right? But he's a different species of death adder. We've got common death adders in here. He's one of the other species, but he's never really been restrained and milked and so on. So he's just a really good bloke. I'll show you with these ones in here. Some of them can be really reactive and quite jumpy. We have a highly sophisticated bin lid that we put them on. So again, we're just literally scoop and you pull him up onto the lid, and I sort of just turn the lid whilst holding him, and voila. All right. And then if he starts coming towards you, you literally just spin the lid away from you.
Yeah.
All right. It's really simple. So I'll put him back in there. And yeah, you literally just scoop him back in on the lid.
Yep.
Just remember, they can strike at 350 kilometers an hour. All right.
Yep. Great. Thank you.
You won't get out of the way. Yeah, so go that first third, try and get under it. Move him forward, lift him up.
Oh,
yep, keep him coming up, that's good. Nice. Good stuff. That's perfect. And then, yeah, did that feel all right? Just on the lid? he's a really big male, but some of the females, like big Shazza, they're huge and they're heavy. Like she's almost 3 kilos. So just try not to be carrying them too far.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, skip them back in. Now it's the exciting time. We're going to be milking tiger snakes. Boom. All right, so I'm just going to look at the pin and pad quickly.
Yep.
You're always coming in on this side, right? You're right-handed, eh?
Yep.
Yep. Try to just focus on using your right hand when you're restraining. You will see me from time to time switch hands. If I'm doing really long sessions, sometimes I'll rotate because you do get, especially the bigger elapids, you get sort of cramps in your forearm and your fingers start to hurt. It's actually really easy, right? So you're just going in one nice motion. You're not flicking it over. It's just nice and calm. Boom, like so. And then you're just sliding along. You're keeping that level to the head. Pushka, all right? We've got the sticky spray on there. And yeah, you're not pinning it. This is literally sitting on his head.
Yep.
And the whole point of the clear disc is so you can see exactly where his head is. Because, like the old school, back in the olden days, they used a fork stick with a leather strap and it was not as nice. Well, this is really smooth. And all right, let's go get a tiger snake. Are you as excited as I am?
I don't know. I'm really sweaty. Like I'm really sweaty.
I reckon get this one.
Yep.
And if he carries on, we'll just put him back and get another one. But he's normally pretty good. Nice. Okay. All right, so just wait there. Got to get the old venom vial. Okay, so moment of truth. So what you're going to do is you're going to come over here and just rest him on the ground for a second if he needs to. Yep, that's fine. And just make your way over this way.
Stopped.
If he's going to carry on, just hook him. Yeah, and just let him settle. It's a hard thing. Tigers, a lot of the time they can be quiet, but then they do this, where they do this thrashing thing. And it can be, but you're handling this really well. Yep, so make your way over here. And you're gonna switch hands with the snake. You're gonna pass me the hook. You're gonna switch hands. Yep. And just put his first third on the ground for a moment. Let him chill. Grab your pinner. Yep. And get yourself into position. Oh, he's a bit jumpy today.
Jesus.
You all right?
Yeah.
And when you're ready, flick him up. Yep, kick on. Yep, you're all right. Slide along, slide along, slide along, slide along. She's got him! How good. Now quickly block his butthole so he doesn't poo on you. Yeah. Moments of truth. Let's go.
Jesus.
How good. You feel all right?
Yeah.
That is amazing. That's unreal. Good stuff. All right, so that is that, mate. Well done. Congratulations. So now he should just literally slip off. Pull that, and I'll take that for you. Nice. Now we're going to go back to his enclosure. You got a big smile there, mate.
Yep.
Okay, so you're going to go tail in first. Mm-hmm. And then yep, so he's going to sort of push forward from you and pull away at the same time. Nice. Lock that bad boy. Oh.
I'm shaking so bad.
That was mad. Do you want to do another one? Yeah. Let's go. All right. Boom, 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 boom. Definitely not that one. That's naughty. I think this one is due. Yep. There you go. Let's go. That's good. Let's keep the momentum going. Nice. All right. Round 2. So, same deal. Yep. You literally just drop your hook on the bench if you want, or behind you. Yeah, that's fine. Get your pinner. Yeah, and remember, the sooner you get it done, the less he has to react, less time he has to react.
Yep.
Yeah, perfect. Slide forward. Yep, keep him going. His body's pushing a bit there. Yep. Walk those fingers in. Yeah. Yep, you got him?
Yep.
Nice. Block the vent. 1 venom vial. Get him on. Sometimes they're hard, eh? Oh, nice yield. Oh, full squirt.
Sorry.
So when down the track, what you'll do is you'll move this finger onto there, and then you'll use this finger to massage the venom glands. But don't do that yet.
Yeah.
All right, that just comes with a bit more. You'll just get a little bit more venom out of them. Good, mate. I'm so proud of her. How long have you been here now?
Just on 2 years.
Just on 2. So Annika started here. She was studying captive animals, but she started here in reception, right? As a receptionist. And then we got her out the back doing a bit of roving, and then she jumped into school holidays and she was sort of here, there and everywhere. And then after school holidays, we started channeling her into reptiles because it was very obvious she was really good at what she was doing. And, you know, she was straight into a full-time reptile keeper, and now she's our 2IC. And she's just milked tiger snakes. Good. In 2 years. Like, yeah, I'm very proud of you, mate.
Thank you.
Matt, get him off. I'll take the vial. Thank you. Okay.
Same thing?
Yep, same in. Oh my God, give me a hug. That's so good. Yes. How do you feel?
Good.
Buzzing.
Sweaty.
Okay, so now what I'm going to show you, because you're obviously buzzing, so we'll try and do something a bit more calming. So the processing sides of things. All right, so we got obviously been milking before you got here this morning, but this is the part where we transfer the venom from the shot glasses to the bottle. I've already put a little bit in here, not much. So do you want to actually grab a couple of pairs of gloves from the trolley up there? You know, I've been here a long time now, on and off, since 2006, you know, because I've done other stuff up north with crocodiles and stuff, but I've got to watch a lot of keepers grow and just sort of bloom into these jobs here at the park. And because obviously I'm really passionate about the venom program, seeing Annika here, anyone doing it really, but seeing Annika doing this is really special. Yeah, I said it before, but I'm very proud of her. All right, so let's put some gloves on. Thank you. So the first stage is literally just removing the plastic off and the bands. Also, when I get the bottle out, I also get a pipette. So it's a different pipette per bottle, yeah?
Yep, okay.
So we're not mixing anything. Just literally slide the rubber band down and take it off, take it away from you like that. So you're not, and don't ever slide the band up towards you, because if there's any venom on the surface there, it'll hit you in the face.
Yep.
All right, and if you get in your eyes, it might be a bit nasty. So yeah, just if you want to start as well, just roll it down, peel it away from you, right down there. What's your mum going to say?
She's going to hate it. She's going to hate every bit of this.
My mum's still not okay with it. My dad's pretty excited about it these days, but mum's always like, really?
You should see when I feed the croc. She comes into support every time, but in the background of the videos, you hear her going, oh, oh, like scared for my life.
Yeah, Annika feeds Elvis as well. Feeds Elvis, walks the Komodos, wrangles the big pythons. She does it all now. What's your favourite animal?
It's going to sound really lame. Green tree pythons.
Oh yeah,
They're mad.
They are. They're mad snakes. Alrighty, so
Okay.
what we do is literally you just squeeze it in halfway, and you're vacuuming that little bit of venom off there, and then whoop, in there it goes. So then away. You know, the tigers don't have massive yields. Some are bigger than, like, that's a real good one. You know, like, whoop, that'd wreck your day, definitely. So, and then just separate them, like so. I'm going to get the soak if you want to continue over here. So we put them into a soak, the glasses afterwards. So, and then they're prepped again for next week.
Are all the snakes in here weekly milking?
Fortnightly. Yeah. It would have been cool back in the day, yeah, with like Robin and Lynn Abra who were like doing the most of the milking. Like Robin, who is still at the park now, owner, director, Robin Weigel, she did a lot of the venom extraction back in the 70s, 60s, 70s, 80s. And she led our funnel bed program as well. She started it, led it, got it to where it is today, which is fantastic. And I always look back at those pioneers in this industry. It was really special, like especially like pre-anti-venom. Like Eric Worrell and the boys used to literally go out into remote areas and catch snakes, and there was no anti-venom. And some of them, like coastal taipans, if they had got bitten, that would have been it, dead. You know, some people survived brown snake bites, like eastern brown snake, not many. And that was another one they were milking a lot. Tiger snakes, you know, they killed a lot of people too, pre-anti-venom. So that would have been crazy. And I think I've told this story before, but we've actually got it on the wall out here in the display area of the Weigel Venom Centre. But a young fella named Kevin Button, he caught one of the first taipans to be sent down this way for venom production for taipan anti-venom, and it bit him. When he was transferred into another bag, and he died in Cairns Base Hospital the next day. Crazy. So like he literally gave his life for the production of anti-venom, which is crazy.
Oh.
How you going there?
Good. That one looks like solidified.
Get a bit of this and put it on top of that and mix it, and it should catch that.
Get a bit of what, sorry?
Like a bit of this venom, the wet stuff. So if it does that, this one would have been held outside, like in the air too long. Like probably after one of the demos. So see, it's crystallized, but I can rehydrate that. So just literally put that on there. Give it a mix and just leave it and do these other ones and come back to it. It crystallizes really quickly when exposed to air.
How long do you have before it crystallizes?
Normally about half hour to an hour, depending on the yield. Brown snake would be even quicker because it's so small.
Yeah.
And a on there for soak, and then just cap that. And then over here, voila, tiger snake. So just on the shelf there. Oh, good. Oh, you are not going to sleep tonight. Yeah, so then I'll just do a little quick tidy up, pack down, and that's that. How good. Everyone, let's give Annika a big round of applause. Well done. I know you're all doing it in lounge rooms right now. Okay, that was great. Well done. High five again. Anyway, guys, that is it for episode 20. While they're ticking away, you know the drill, like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you all for the next episode.